Here we go. Will Sutherland, round the wicket he comes, and Doran is just opening the...
So that's a big push for Victoria.
Sutherland full and straight, over pitching in fact, and driven down the ground for 4. And that's an early blow for the visitors. Sutherland bowls again, an edge, and McDermott's gone. He's feathered one through to Sam Harper, and Will Sutherland gets the big breakthrough early on day 4. He's on the charge again. Big Will in, and Webster is driving and picking up a boundary off a thick outside edge. I'm not sure he meant it to go that square or that fine. It races down to wide third man for 4.
Quite do what he's saying, but it's kind of makes sense. Well, that's a good shot from Doran, up on his toes. He's a man in form, Jake Doran. That's a brilliant cricket shot. That's 4.
Where he set a West Indian record of 9 dismissals as Webster is lashing that out through point for 4. Big Beau with those long levers, and he gave that plenty.
To play cricket for Australia.
Elliott to Webster, full and straight, and that's a lovely shot wide of mid-on. Long chase for John Holland, and I'm backing the ball, and it runs across the rope down in front of the old Bay 13.
Which Nick has.
Elliott tries again, and Webster has got that away behind point. That'll run down to the boundary for 4 as well. To complete his over, drifts onto the pads on this occasion, and more runs for Webster. Won't reach the rope, but they should run 3 because Holland yet to reach the Kookaburra, the relayed throw. Anyway, in fact, they're going to do an all-run 4 to the keeper's end, and Webster had to dive full length to make his ground.
For Tasmania.
Powers in again. Webster drives and puts him away for 4. That is a glorious cover drive. Can he find the edge? No, not with a delivery like that. That is a straight drive for 4. Again, a juicy half volley.
He's constantly moved and beaten the bat throughout the whole game.
Another edge and another 4. So without a second slip, I don't think it would have carried to second slip. Uses his feet, and he's been caught! Brilliant catch, Fergus O'Neill in the gully. That's what Webster usually does. A moment he'll remember for a very long time. Webster trying to go big, and up goes O'Neill, and that is something special.
By it, he came skipping down the wicket, looking to pick it up over mid-wicket. There it is, hanging in the air, and that is a genuine classic. I think he stunned himself.
Edge over the top of Gully and down to the rope for 4. I thought for a moment that Sutherland might have been able to get a hand to it. It was flying, but it's gone over his hands.
Sutherland bowls again. Awkward shot, but effective from Doran. And he picks up a boundary, and there's just 5 needed. Almost guiding them home. 5 to get. Sutherland in again. And he carves that behind point, and there's more runs here. It's a quicker outfield, although it's slowing up. They've run 2. Still hasn't got to the ball as O'Neill. They're back for 3. And they're going to go for the 4th all run, and they've probably gone to the wrong end. Here's Sam Elliott. And Freeman gets the top edge, and it'll go down to fine leg, and it goes over the rope for 4, so the winning runs are struck. Top edge hook or pull from Jared Freeman.